I spent $141 on this walking pad. I'm going to let you know if it was worth it, how many pounds I lost over the course of 3 months, and I'm also going to give you a full product review. So let's get right to it. Was the walking pad worth it? My answer is yes, 100% times 2. I wanted something to help me get my daily steps in and hit my daily steps goal. So buying this walking pad has made it that much easier for me to do that. I'm a nature girly at heart, but not every day. So having this walking pad has really just helped. Now let's get into how many pounds I've lost over the course of 3 months. When I first bought this walking pad, my goal was to lose weight. I was at a weight that I would say was starting to get very unhealthy for me, and just seeing myself go down that path, I was like, all right, it's time for a change. So I made a plan and I bought a walking pad. When I first started on this walking pad, I was 168 pounds. Within the first month of using it, I changed my diet just a little bit, but my nutrition was not that great. I'm gonna be real, it was poor. It was poor nutrition. So even though I'm eating less, I ain't lose nothing. Like, I maintained the weight. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of like disheartening because I felt like I was eating a little bit less, I'm getting some steps in, but you know what that did? That gave me the boost to be like, get it together, be more serious, and just pretty much show up for yourself. So the next 2 months, I amped it up and I was able to lose 19 pounds. If you hear any like growling sounds, I promise you it's not me. It's my dog laying next to me. I don't know if he got gas or what, but it's just, oh my gosh, it's so loud. Tyne, tell everybody you said hey. I do want to specify this and make it very clear. The walking pad alone did not contribute to my weight loss. Now, the walking pad paired with a calorie deficit and a daily step goal, that's what did the job. Now let's get into the review for this product. I have about 7 things I want to go over, so let's jump right in. I use it while editing at my desk. So what I would do is take the walking pad, slide it right under my desk, and my desk is not height adjustable, so I pretty much gotta like make up for it. I'll get a step stool, put it on top of the desk, put the computer on top. So now I got my computer leveled with me and I just edit or, you know, work on my computer and get my steps in. On days I'm not using my computer, I like the fact that it has these 2 little wheels on it, so I could just tilt it up and wheel it to wherever I want to wheel it to in the house and just watch One Piece. Or I don't know if you've seen the show Physical 100, but I'll be watching that and getting my steps in. Now I'm a part of the show. I'm a contestant on this show. I gotta perform just with them. So I really be getting into the zone with it, but it's very convenient. It's super easy to store away in a closet or even under a bed. It's not that big and bulky, so you can pretty much just fit it wherever you want to put it. Well, wherever it can fit. Let me revise that. Put it where it can fit. Now with me, I personally just have like my little dresser and I just put it right on the side of it, and that's about it. It comes with this oil, this small tool, and a pamphlet. It is recommended to oil the machine at least once a month, depending on your usage. So just make sure you read the manual. I know a lot of people don't like reading stuff like that, but trust me, you could save time and money with your device. When you first turn on a machine, it starts off at 0.6 miles per hour, which is fairly slow. You don't want nothing to be like too much of a drag, but it's like okay slow. I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know if that makes sense, but that's how it is. This is what the remote looks like, and I'm actually going to get up close. The plus is used to increase the speed. The minus is used to decrease the speed. This lined icon right here is used to pause the machine, and this right here is the power button to turn it on and off. When a walking pad is flat on the ground, it is 3 inches high. Now it does have these 2 little pegs where you can flick out, and it sits on an incline which raises it up to about 6 inches. So there's a 3-inch incline, and I can't tell the difference between the two, especially when when my body is in motion. It's like my body produces way more sweat when I'm on the incline than it does when it's flat, and that's mostly because I'm using more energy. For the display screen, it's not nothing like too big or too crazy. It's very simple. So it's 3 inches by 12 inches. It shows you a timer, speed level, distance, and calories burned. I personally find it very helpful to track my progress as I'm using the machine, because sometimes I want to know how far I went or how many calories are being burned or how long I've been on the machine, etc. So it's helpful. With this walking pad, it supports 300 plus pounds of weight, which makes it that much more helpful / beneficial. I got some bad news at the end, but I ain't gonna share that right now. We're gonna keep it on a good note. Also, the maximum time that this machine runs non-stop before shutting off is 1 hour and 40 minutes. Once the machine has reached its max limit, it'll automatically just power off. You can turn it on again and just pick up where you left off, but inside of the pamphlet, it does say it's recommended to let the machine rest for at least 10 minutes. Now, time for the bad news, and I know you might get disappointed with this, but when I went back on Amazon to put the product in my description box and recommend the product that I actually have, the seller discontinued the product. I don't know why, or I don't even know for what reason, but it's not there anymore. So I would recommend that you just find something that'll fit you, and keep in mind the weight capacity, and also if it has an incline, if you're into that, and just certain features and qualities that you're looking for. Make sure it checks your checklist off, and you might find a better price that I paid, because now I'm starting to think they upped the price on me. I don't even know. They did say it was on sale. I don't know. Maybe it was a fake sale. Amazon be doing that sometimes. So just triple check your prices. I'm gonna say that. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I also have a calorie deficit that I'm going to explain and share my whole entire experience. So make sure you turn on your post notification bell so you get notified each and every time that I post a new video. Also, if you have any comments, concerns, questions, anything, just leave it down in the comment section below. And with that being said, I'm gonna see you in my next one.